Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
You shouldn't have done that.
Hello, hello. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Just trying to set up a couple things. Ba-bum. Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Hope everyone is doing well this morning. I came on here today. I am looking for topics. I need topics to talk about for cruising. I have to make a video over this weekend, and I am looking for topics of what I should make a video about. I am out of cruising videos, content mostly, and I am looking for topics to talk about. So I am trying to figure out what people want to hear me talk about. Anybody have anything going on today? Anything you guys want to talk about? I think I will be my topics. I think I'm going to do more like a for a video. I'm going to do something like what you should bring on a cruise, or I'm going on a cruise from Australia on what I need to take or what I need to do to get ready for that cruise. There are a few things a little different over there that I have to prepare for. So not only the flight over to Australia, but then I have to get prepared as far as to get into Australia. You need a visa. Usually a simple process. Go online. If you've never been arrested, usually it's pretty simple. There's one to fill out if you've been arrested, one to fill out if you haven't been arrested. If you haven't been arrested, usually within a couple of hours they approve the visa. I was just there in September, so the visa that I got in September is still good for a year, so I don't need to apply again. Little did they know, no, I haven't been arrested. But I don't know. When I think about making a video like that, I don't know how popular that would be. How many people are looking like what they need to go to Australia as far as visas and things like that, especially like for cruising. Or I cruise on Carnival a lot. I could look at like five favorite things about Carnival, five worst things about Carnival, five anything about Carnival. Oops, where am I at here? If they could see me now. Every day for me feels like Groundhog Day. I wake up and do the same thing. Come on YouTube and look at different numbers, and then think about what kind of content I'm going to put out. Hey, cruising is fun anytime. Can't stop walking. Appreciate you coming in. Cheryl, I got your message. I haven't talked to my daughter yet, so I will talk to her. Oh, did you? I didn't think anybody was in here. Yeah, yeah, Cheryl. I'm getting ready for karaoke. I'll be ready. Well, no. Let me scratch that. I'll do backup. I don't. I'm not. I don't think I'll do actually sing a song. But who knows? You never know. Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of on a mission now, Darian. Um, I'm getting, my subscriber count is going up, so I want to work on make sure my watch hours are right. So I have about probably 2,700 hours of watch hours, 2,700. So I'm working on that now, and that's why whenever you see me, it's like I'll come on live and chit chat for a little bit. I was thinking about you all day yesterday. You and those dang on kids. Uh, you sound like that old man. Get off my line. It should be, Cheryl. I really enjoy like family cruises, and it does my heart well to see families out there enjoying, having fun, not fussing and arguing with each other. Actually just out there having fun, and I mean, I love it so much. But there's a balance, because again, Darian can't stop walking. Uh, you know, he's a single a couple with no kids, and kids can be a handful. Some kids can be a handful. So I get it. There's a balance, and that's what I like about what Carnival did with their new ships, which Royal Caribbean has been doing that for a long time. And having a nice isolated area for adults. So as I said, Carnival is always like 10 years behind Royal Caribbean. But they have that new area, the Solarium, I believe, which I've never been on a Royal Caribbean ship that had it, but you're isolated away from the kids. Now going into the main dining room, well, you're gonna have to run into some kids, but hopefully not, not too many. That might that might be an ideal, Darian. I mean, like a suggestion, like maybe like a part of the dining room where it's kid free ish. Yes, solarium. Yeah. Well, and again, everybody, everybody, they have different agendas about everything. Some people don't want smoking, and the smoking in the casinos and stuff like that doesn't bother me, but it bothers a lot of people. Then you get other people. 15 drinks in a drink package isn't enough. I see the only people I've ever really been bothered are like some teenagers playing around like by the ice cream machine and throwing things off the the top level of the atrium. Like the older ships, you know how the older ships have those atriums that go all the way up to the top floor. Kid had a teddy bear they built in Build a Bear, I believe. And this isn't a little kid. This is like like a 12, 13, 14-year old throwing it off. So I got to say something to him about that. Say, you could hurt somebody. You throw that off from there and from the 11th floor, 11th deck, and you hit somebody down on the fifth floor, third floor, or whatever. And I mean you could hurt them, especially if they're elderly. They looked at me like I was crazy. So kids like that, would bother me, but there's just a balance. And I'm still trying to figure out, like they banned those Bluetooth speakers, which to me I'm glad. If I can't, like if my phone isn't loud enough to hear the music, or I put my earbuds in, if that's not loud enough, I probably don't need to be playing it. There was a certain group of people in the dining room that didn't want to sit near us. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get with you. I don't know what you mean by a certain group of what people didn't want to sit near you. Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad that the speakers. I am. I'm glad. It wasn't many people. It wasn't many people that played the speakers too loud, but you had a few. You had a few. I had a buddy like that. We used to go. Him and his wife, me and my wife used to go cruising, um, and he always wanted to have a Bluetooth speaker. He's a DJ, and yeah, I guess he always wanted to be a DJ, so he always wanted to play music. I guess he thought everybody wanted to hear his music, and I'm with him. I didn't want to hear his music. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that, cause I'm curious, cause I did have, uh, me and a date we sat down and we do anytime dining, and somebody sat next to us, and all of a sudden they decided they wanted to get up and leave. I'm glad too about the speaker on our Christmas cruise. A group of people had a speaker blaring. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of things I can deal with, but like trying to be on Lido deck and relax and listen to a music. Usually, Carnival is playing some type of music, but you want to blast Carnival. So now you're listening to two or three different type of songs, and uh, no, I'm not for that. I'm mad at Royal Caribbean, but again, this is why you can't please everybody. Royal Caribbean, they have a jazz club on board. I like jazz, and you go in there. I mean, it was always so great. You go in there and have a cigar, have a glass of cognac or something, and listen to some jazz. Um, they're getting rid of that to build a smoke-free casino, and it's like I understand why. Probably not a lot of people use the jazz club, and more people would want to the smoke-free casino because a lot of people can't stand the smoke, but they want to gamble. And again, I don't care what kind of filtration system they have, you're going to smell the smoke. But for me, not now now you took away something I love. So should I complain? Should I write some letters to Royal Caribbean that don't do that? Take away the kids club or something. Mumble rap on the Bluetooth. I mean, and again, no, it wasn't all mumble rap. I mean, it wasn't all mumble rap. It was just, but it was music, and I literally I like all music. I've laid down um, with or I've laid down like on a chair, and when they playing rock and roll, playing country, and I enjoyed it. Uh, but there's certain times, you go someplace and find someplace kind of quiet, sort of quiet, and now somebody wants to play a speaker, and it's like, dude, I came all the way over here because it was quiet, and now you come all the way over here to make noise. So it's different. And then go on your balcony. You're sitting up there on your balcony and enjoying the sunset, and next thing you know, you hear the speaker blasting. So those are one of the things you can't control. I guess. Well, Carnival's trying to control it. Mumble rap. See, Darian, I didn't picture you like that. Good morning, Z. Uh, I hope everything goes well in the doctor's office.
Good morning, my neighbor.
I got that just for you, Z. Good morning. So yeah. So what else? What else is going on in the cruise world? What should I talk about? Cheryl, help me out. Darian, help me out. Z, help me out. I need to make a video. What should I make a video about? I'm thinking about like 5 things I love about Carnival, 5 things I hate about Carnival. I'm thinking about making a Darian. That's my spot. That is my spot. During the afternoon or whatever, I go out there and nobody's out there, and I use a lot of times I have my laptop with me, so there's actually a plug. If you're like on a celebration and Mardi Gras, there's a plug right outside the door where you can plug your laptop in. That was a perfect spot. Anywho, I'm thinking about like when I go to Australia, there's certain things that I have to do. I don't know if you were in here. I was talking. I don't know if anybody was in here or not. But like certain things you have to do. I have to get a visa. Plan my airfare. Uh, Certain things I have to do. So I was thinking about maybe doing a video on that because I need a video. I need not a live, but like a video where you can make a title, people can come and watch it. 10 to 15 minutes, not an extremely long one. But I'm out of cruise content. Um, let's see, I'm out of cruise content, so I need to come up with something where I can keep people that are following me like coming back to the channel. Mondays at 4, I do a video, so I want to keep it Monday at 4 with a video. Z says pain doubled. I mean, that could be one of the downsides. So, it's like things I don't like about Carnival. A lot of places have you know instead of 200%, it's 150%, which isn't a lot, but it's enough. Oh, no, new glasses. No, these are my old glasses actually. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, these are my old ones. And Cheryl, I've really never done that type of video before, and that's what I'm trying to work with as far as how do I set that up and what kind of visuals I need. Um, and I mean, in my head, I'm seeing having to come up with all different types of visuals, and it's like this is probably gonna be the most complicated video I've ever made. Recreate your favorite Carnival cruise. I don't cook well enough. That wouldn't be good for me. I'm sorry. You can recreate your favorite cruise meal and do a taste test. I've done that one time. I tried to make beef Wellington. Yeah, that didn't really turn out that well. It wasn't bad, but it was. Benefits of gambling on board. See, and again, in my head, I'm looking at the topics. What are the rules of travel to Australia? You're looking at 2 minutes, and I guess how do I stretch that out? Cruise ship discounts. I need something with like 5 to 10 topics within one subject. Um, what to pack for Australia? I'm leaning more towards like what to pack for. I'm more leaning like what to pack and how to get prepared for Australia. I can kind of make that into like one video. Cruise discounts. I, I think that would have to make that would be like a subtopic within a topic. Like what do I like about um, what do I like about cruising, and I go through cruise discounts and things like that, and what I do to try to find cruise discounts. But again, that's kind of like a subtopic. Short attention spans nowadays. They do, but I need the video to be. I don't need. I want the video to be between like 10 and 15 minutes without rehashing things and me going too much. But then it's like then I have to create like the visuals And again, again, you're talking about the old man trying to create visuals. I do like I like that idea of what to pack for Australia, because there are a few things, and when I say pack, I mean what do I have to do for Australia? So there are a couple of things that are different. The plugs are different, and it's not only the plugs. The biggest thing about traveling to Australia is our voltage is it's like 120 volts, 140, 120, 140. Our voltage is different. Their voltage is a lot higher. It's like 220. So if you plug in the wrong thing over there, even though you have a plug converter, if you don't have if you don't have an item that reduces the voltage, you're going to fry your stuff. Most of the laptops and cell phones, they have built-in, what do they call those? They have built-in systems to reduce the voltage. So that is one thing that I'm gonna try to do. That's what I'm working for. Yeah. Again, I think that's more of like a subtopic of like the love hate type of thing, because like the advantages is you're away from kids. That's the biggest advantage. I mean, there's not a lot of other things that are with the adults only section. I mean, Carnival, they just got smart enough where they put a pool in the adult section, but I mean, I like the way you guys think. 10 things to be stress free. I like the way you think. I like that. That's a way to. I like that. I like that one. I like that one. I might. I like that one. So instead of 10 favorite things, but 10 things do to do that's stress free. And I really like that one. See now, not there you go. Hold on, you deserve something for that one. Wait a second, did I lose it? Hold on, I had one. I wanted to try for that one. That would have been a good one. See, I'm losing it because it's so far. The comment is so far removed. Oh, here it is. I like that one. I think we have a winner. Yeah, I like that one. To be stress free on a cruise. I like that one. How about a top five bucket list cruises and why? That's a good one. Okay, hold on. You could talk about different. See, and this is why I come on here, because you guys are good. 10 things to get you kicked off a boat. I'm sorry. I'm over here like in a daze. I'm thinking about what could get you kicked off a boat, not following the rules. Um, Fighting, stealing, drugs, inappropriate behavior. Right. I understand. Destination fun. I do understand. I do understand. And oh, don't trust me. I'm half of these. See, like I could use these topics to do a live. Like I might do one of these topics for a live um, Thursday, but to do a video, uh, I need structure. I need structure. So I have to have the topic, and then I have to build up from five to the top. So I, I'm 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 loving the ideas. I'm gonna keep all of them in mind. But with Destination Fun, yeah, again, make sure you keep some ideas to yourself. Cruising Koozies, welcome. Ocean to Ocean, welcome in. Sneaking in from work again. Well, I appreciate it. I have a real bad habit. When I say stuff like that, I always say we appreciate it. And a lot of people think there's more people to Warm Strong Adventures than just me. You do have to be organized, and I am not that. I am going to try to be, but but I'm not. Anyway, I'm gonna work on it. Hey there, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day. Destination Fun and Bruce, you guys just came in here. Z came in here earlier, and I downloaded something just for Z. And I'm gonna play when he comes in from here on in. This is what I'm gonna play for him.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Every time he comes in, I'm gonna play that for him. Hey, Jennifer, welcome in.
Good morning, my neighbor.
I couldn't come up with 5 reasons why I tip him extra. Jennifer, check your Instagram message. Yeah, see, Destination Fun. I figured you would like that one. I can joke about it now. uh, as long as he doesn't get carried away, he started getting carried away with the thong talk and all the other stuff, hot tub thong talk. He started getting carried a little carried away. And then people in the chat, the cuddling buddies and stuff like that. That was where it started, and it was doing it every. They were doing it every day. That was where it got a little bit much. Being neighbor part wasn't bad. Wasn't bad, but it started escalating. But anyway, I was just in here trying to get some tips of I need to create a video, and I've never created like a vlog video. I've always done like cruising videos and put together clips to make a video. So in here, um, no, you guys weren't bad. No, it wasn't you guys. Yeah, I mean again, and it just and it's not bad. Like right now we talk about it and have a good laugh about it. Some people have the problem of every chat they go into, everywhere they talk about the same thing over and over and over again. And it got 2 weeks. I mean, it went 2 weeks. It's going on every chat, every time he shows up, every time. And it was like getting worse and worse because people are laughing. So now he's trying to keep everybody laughing, and it's like getting worse and worse. It's like So that's why it's like I gotta back away, and handle a couple of things. Um, but again, like just the joking, just hey neighbor, that stuff like that is fine. Playing the music, that's fine. But it started getting like just crazier and crazier, and you, you, you know you have to be careful what you say because it could come off as not politically correct. But again, I mean, anywho, but but I think it's kind of all worked out now, you know. But again, I don't. Uh, Joking isn't the problem. So I don't want people to think, oh, he's an old man and he can't stand a joke and all that. I love jokes, you know, and on a cruise ship, it's going to be a lot of fun. But I can't go 360. I can't go 316 more days of every day hearing the same story. No, not the same story, because now you're hearing the same story and it's getting worse. So that's the only reason I had to nip it in the bud and kind of and sort of. But then it comes off. Bill is mad at me. I'm not mad at you. You just can't say everything that comes to your mind like that. And again, you can say it once. You can say it twice. You can't say it every time. So, anywho, enough of that. It's been handled, and and I'm in I'm in a good mood, and that cruise is gonna be great. Yeah, yeah, Cheryl. Because trust me, every time he knocks on my door, we're coming by your place. Well, first I'll keep that quiet, but if he finds me, if he sees me, we're coming by your place. You and Jeremy, and then I'm gonna be just you. I'm drop him off just like I drop him off, just drop off the kids at the daycare. I'm gonna drop Z off. No, just playing. Me and Z, we could actually have a good time, and I would actually do Gladys Knight and the Pips. I would actually do that. Made of rubber, I see you. Don't know who you are, but you can see me, made of rubber. I appreciate you coming in.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Nothing goes unnoticed online. You're right about that. Things that are done in the dark, they come to light. I'm gonna start wearing costumes. Kel L, welcome in. I do, I do. I'm on a mission. I am on a mission. I'm trying to be like Bruce. I'm in competition with Bruce. I gotta catch him. But anyway, I appreciate all the suggestions for the topics. Because, but again, creating a top five list for me is going to be tough because I feel like I have to create visuals, and and again I'm a creature of habit, so I kind of got used to putting together videos. You put the clip together, you edit it down, you add music, you take away music, you add a little bit of this or that, and I'm kind of used to doing that. So now it's not hard. I would like to try that. Can't stop walking, but the problem with that is I'm not on a cruise ship, and I won't be on a cruise ship for another month and a half, 2 months. So I need content every week, um, and I want to try to make it like cruise related. I may fly out to like the Vegas or something to get some content. Um, but again, I need content, and I got to try to figure that one out. That's why I'm trying to something simple like I can do at home like I can do right here. But now, see, I need something back here. I need some kind of content. It's too plain to me. It's I have to figure that one out. But a top like a top five list. I don't know about a top 10. I don't know if I can. Most things I can't stretch out to like 10 things. But I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna watch the Destination Funds channel and steal their ideas. Her and Shannon, they come up with great ideas, and they love talking. Okay, Jennifer, I want some of that check then. Easier said than done, Kal-El. I had a question about your name, Kal-El. Okay, Kal-El is Superman. Daily, is that from? Are you taking that from the Daily Planet? Because I mean again, Superman. When I was a kid, every summer I would drive to Metropolis, Illinois. And that's the home of Superman. So everything was Superman based down there. They have a Superman museum down there in Metropolis, Illinois. Metropolis, Illinois is a little small town. It's a little, one traffic light town. They got a casino now, so they probably have two traffic lights. But I used to go down there all the time. So when I saw the name Kal-El, and then I saw Daily, I'm like, I wonder if he's referring to like the Daily Planet where Superman where because he worked at Clark Kent worked at the Daily Planet, and I just wondered. Kind of went off the rant on that one as far as things. Oh, that's where we were. He was Kal-El. We're asking was asking a question as far as hooking up with other. If you'd have to find like people that are willing to do that, and if you did it over, you're the you're okay. You're Kal-El. Oh, you're okay. I got you. I got you. So why the Daily though? Is it because of the newspaper? Yeah, that museum. It's not a really big place. It's kind of like a little, I don't know, like a little corner store that they converted into a museum. So they have things from like the old shows and things like that in the history of Superman. And I haven't been in some years, so I don't know if they've like updated it with like the new Superman things. But it was cool to go through there once. It was nice. I enjoyed it. It's not worth it's not worth the visit. I mean, I would be going there for something else. They have a casino down there. Um, it's a few miles outside of it's a few miles outside of Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah, Kentucky would be considered the big city. So if they were, everyone to hang out in town, they would go to Paducah. Um, but it's, I mean, real small town, real. Ah, he got Superman tattooed on his arm. Nice. Hey, Mike, welcome in.
Good morning, my neighbor.
But again, if you really like Superman, you probably look who's here. It's it's my buddy Travels of Ethel the Van. Travels of Ethel's the Van is. Ethel the van. It's the travels of a van called Ethel. I mean, kind of self-explanatory the name. Happy Valentine! Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody! I forgot all about that. This Hallmark holiday. Um, they're over in the UK, and they travel around in a van called Ethel, and they go to all these castles and all these beaches over there, and you would love the adventure, and the you need hold on, let me do something real quick. They kind of took a break from YouTube, so that's why. So I'm so glad to see. Well, I'm assuming this is Leanne. I'm so glad to see him here. Uh, even if they took a break, I'm gonna post the link up. Go check out some of their adventures over there, and tell me if you don't like their adventures. I mean, they're castles, and they do all this fun stuff over uh, in England, and I really fell in love with the way she did her videos. And I don't know if matter of fact, I was talking about her last night because and again I, I was on live yesterday for like 12 hours, so I don't know exactly when. But I was talking about like people trying to get better, and people making suggestions how to get better. Well, I made one suggestion where somebody said change the eye level of the camera, and that is Leanne. That's Travels of Ethel. That's who was telling me that how to get better. Me, her, and Betty used to get into a group and discuss our videos, um, and what we liked, what we didn't like. And it's been such a long time. We don't meet up like that anymore. Yeah, okay, they're coming back. They just took a break. Great. So yeah, catch up with them. And again, I like the channel so much that I mean I dropped the link. Normally I don't drop link. It's worked for me to drop a link. Whew. But I love her videos, and I think the cruisers, people that like cruising and people like traveling and adventures, the way they tell the story, and when she comes on Destination Fun, you know how you come on and you do kind of a prelude to what's coming in the video, and you do it in black and white. They do it, and it's like a limerick. Everyone is different, and she comes on and she gives a little limerick about what this video is going to be about, and it's so creative to me. And it's not like she really comes up with these to put in the video. It's like brand new. It's like off the top of her head, I believe, my understanding. Um, but just yeah, just make sure and go watch a couple of their videos. And I mean, they got emotional. Ethel broke down, and they didn't know if they could get a part because Ethel was an older van or is an older van, and they didn't know if they could get the part, and they thought Ethel was gone, and they were in tears. I mean, it was an emotional roller coaster ride. And I mean, again, it was a van. I got it, but again, they've been through so much with the van, and then they found the part, or they got it fixed, and Ethel was back, and you were excited. Anywho, I mean, I might be hyping it up too much. I don't I don't want people to go disappointed, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and she always thought that when I said that I was just talking, and I'm trying to tell her, no, I really enjoy your videos. Okay, I mean, yeah, as I told you, I was talking about you last night, as far as far as changing the eye level of the videos, because I don't want to I don't want to get like in the habit of making the same video over and over and over and over again. And that's where we got into our discussions of different things. And she was really good as far as um, putting together videos. I've been good. I've been good. I am good. I'm booking a cruise for my 40th yesterday. Yay! Under your inspiration. Well, I appreciate it. Let me know what cruise you're going on. Are you gonna do it from the States? Or are you gonna do it from over there in like a European cruise? Let me know. Yep. You guys will like them. I'm over here trying to think of topics to talk about. Well, I'm sorry, not talk about. God, I can sit here and talk about anything, but I have to create a video. So I need to create a video because I'm out of cruise material, and I need to create a video. So I'm over here talking about or asking for suggestions of what I should do, and more than likely I'm going to do like a cruise tip or a travel tip. What one I don't know. Do that. Go to YouTube. I mean, that's where I got all my information from. Go to YouTube and type in destinations that you want to see. If you want to do the Caribbean, that's where a lot of people in the States we do the Caribbean. They got the Mediterranean cruises, the European cruises, a ton of cruises. Nah, see, I'm boring. It's two things. Um, I don't tell a lot about me. I mean, people see you online, and they think they know you, but they really don't know you. That could actually work out. But see, I'm from Detroit, and people always have this impression that Detroit's like some bombed out city. And don't get me wrong, there are some very bad spots in the city of Detroit as far as buildings and um, abandoned buildings. Detroit was built for like 2 million people, and there's like 600,000 people here now. So that's a lot of abandoned buildings, and they're slowly but surely tearing them down. And Detroit is a spread out city. Yeah, we're not on top of each other like a lot of like Chicago. And I mean, as far as acreage and how big the city is, Detroit is probably bigger than that, bigger than probably than New York as far as acreage. Um, but we lost all these people, so you have a lot of abandoned buildings, and you don't have to go to those areas, and that's what people don't understand. I mean, people think, oh, they're shooting, they're murders, and all this other stuff. I've been here 62 years, never been shot, never been robbed, and I go everywhere. I go downtown. I literally go everywhere. Um, I did. Somebody broke into my garage one time and took my lawnmower. I'm like, who would take that old lawnmower? But somebody did do that. But uh, now, I had my car out in the suburbs, and somebody stole my car. I had a Mustang GT. I love that car. Well, I mean, again, it we didn't do much with what we had, and so you had these high rises that were abandoned, and the optics were or are really bad. Because I mean, I could take you to some bad, and unlike other cities where land has a lot of value, well, a lot of land here doesn't have value. You can get like you can't go to New York and buy land, not cheap. Detroit, you can come here and buy land real cheap. A house, there a lot of them are framed houses because they built them like for Ford Motor Company, and people just come up here and have someplace to stay. So you had a lot of frame houses where they weren't kept up, so they collapse. But you can come up here and buy a house, a couple of $1,000s, not in the best neighborhood, but if you had to live somewhere, you could. Um, but I mean, again, if you go to Detroit, if you go right outside Detroit, Birmingham and Beverly Hills and all these other places, I mean, that's where all the athletes and people around here go, and it's a well to do area. So but if you want to go into the inner city, well, I can take you there, east side. But again, you know, 99 out of 100 times, nothing's going to happen to you. but that's what it, Kal-El, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. They had, I mean, they fought for this building, and they said if it was in Transformers, they had a train station. Back when I was a kid, they had this big, beautiful, like, 10-story train station. I mean, it was beautiful, beautiful building. They had beautiful buildings here. Um, Back probably 70s, late 70s, maybe early 80s, uh, people stopped taking the train. A lot of people started coming to Detroit, so it went empty. And here you got this big, beautiful building, and it's been in a ton of movies. If you ever wanted to go to like a city that looked like it was bombed out, that was where they went. They went to this building, this one particular building, and Transformers. I'm sure there were other movies that it was in, and I mean it did look it looked horrible. And they fought over it. The city wanted to tear it down. The city wanted to do this. Well, Ford Motor Company just bought it, and they're bringing it back. And so that, I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, certain things are coming back, but again, if you came to Detroit, we could hang out and go places, and you wouldn't get robbed. uh, but the problem is the city is so spread out, especially like for city services. I mean, the police department. So now you have a police department for a city of 600,000 people, but the land is still 50 square miles. So I mean, I mean, from one side to the other side, it takes a while. It takes a while to get there. So okay, travel. Ethel, I'm sorry, Leanne. I will. I'm gonna catch up with you, and soon. I'm glad you guys are coming back, and I look forward to talking to you guys. I know Betty would love to hear that too. I'm surprised Betty's not on here. She's supposed to go live. I'm on here because Betty's not on here. But I will let her know that I spoke to you, and I look forward to just talking to you. Yeah, Hitsville. Hitsville's not all that. That's not all that much. It's a little building. It's like a house, and you walk through the house, but it really wasn't a whole lot around there. It's right across the street from like a major hospital, a major hospital and university. So they bought up a lot of that property. So it's all like just building. It's not like a lot of things to do. Just walking around the Hitsville, USA. But it's nice to visit. If you came in here, that could be one of the stops. So. Anywho, that's enough about Detroit. But again, that would be, and me, I'm kind of more about the positivity. Destination Fun, thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I know Bill is getting off. Bill is gonna get off of here. I just came on for a little bit just to try to come up with topics, and which you guys really did help me out a lot. People that were here earlier, they really helped me out because I think I kind of know which direction I'm gonna head into, and that's gonna be a top five list of or top five things to do to get prepared to cruise out of Australia. So that probably be my next one. Anyhow, that would be my next video. Thanks, you guys. But I do like this, the top five list. I can do that. I could make that a kind of a weekly thing or a top. Some people say top 10, but uh, I don't know if I want to do that. Highland Park is another one. Highland Park used to be. I mean, the homes they have in there were beautiful. But people started moving out. The factory jobs started leaving, so people with good income. So I mean, you got a lot. That's a lot of rundown places because again, the city is built for X amount of people, and now you don't have those people. So there's a lot of rundown. Highland Park is one of those. It's a city within a city, uh, but there's really no tax base there. There's a couple of factories, but it's really no tax base there. So they suffer. Hopefully they can when Detroit comes back a little bit, they can come back also. I need to go back and just check the chat. Leanne, okay, I missed this. Leanne, come to England and do a double vlog. That would be nice. To go on, and then go on a tour where they go. That would be nice. No, I'm boring. Top 10 things to do in the area. Could be. Flint has major problems. Flint is a smaller Detroit. They were built around the automobile industry, and when they started leaving, it devastated that city. And the problem with Flint, Flint used to get their drinking water from Detroit, and they got the brilliant idea. It's like, hey, we can save money and hook up our own water system. Their water system wasn't good, and that was the dirty water that you see is because of they switched from Detroit water to trying to do their own. And yeah, I think did they go back? I think they went back to Detroit water, but it's still a problem. It's still a problem. It's going to be a problem for a little while. They have to fix the infrastructure up there for the water. But yeah, somebody had a brilliant idea of getting off Detroit water, probably because it was too expensive, and they didn't have a real plan, and they didn't have a real plan laid out. As a matter of fact, something happened. They had a water main break recently where they had a boil water alert where they had to boil the water again. So hey, bad boy, welcome in. Welcome, bad boy, to Streetwear Brand. Thanks for stopping in. But see, like for me, I'm doing well. Hopefully, you're doing well. Cruising Koozies, thanks for stopping in. See you later. I'm gonna get off here in a little bit. Um, See, I'm the type of person that if you came to visit Detroit, though, going to the nice areas, that's nice. But you want to see like the historic parts of Detroit, some of the places that are run down and get the backstory to those. To me, that would be more interesting than just going downtown and going to a restaurant and going to the football game, going to a jazz club or things like that. I think going to see the inner city. Trina Hearn, welcome in, my friend. The name doesn't look familiar. Let me get- Thanks for stopping in. I'm old, so again, you could have been here before, and I just don't remember. But I appreciate you stopping in. We're talking about, well, we're kind of all over the place. Originally came on here talking about I need topics. I do cruise videos a lot. I need topics to come up with a video for Monday of what I'm going to do for Monday. So everybody has been here helping me, and then we turned into like well, the last thing we're talking about is city of Detroit. I'm from the city of Detroit, and how they actually have decent places in the city of Detroit. So that's what we were talking about. I hope your day is doing well, going well, Trina. The- Oh, Trina, Trina, Trina. I'm disappointed. I must be growing a little bit because I'm getting people coming in here and spending time in here and really they don't want to be here. Why is that? Why is that? Why? And after I gave an applause. Gave an applause and everything. Anywho, what else is going on? That's about it. Got about 4 people in here. I should have left her in here. I could have got more watch hours. Thank you, bad boy. I appreciate it. I am out of topics to talk about, so I think I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I've been on here for over an hour. That's longer than what I was going to come on here for. I was really just getting some topics. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.